Everybody, Chris here. Welcome. How's everybody doing? 16.5 cent Dogecoin, just like this morning, just like yesterday. That's where we are, but we're still in the upward channel that I've been showing on my charts. We'll show that. We'll go through all the latest news and projections that people have for Dogecoin. Massive move? Is there a massive move coming for Doge? Most of us think so. We'll see what people are saying about that. Other memes, we will cover those. And of course, Sheeb, yes, Sheeb making a big move. We will show that as well. I've been talking about Sheeb for a week now. I've been telling you guys, it looks like Sheeb is ready. It looks like Sheeb is starting to build momentum. And it's moving before Doge, which I talked about as well. All of that is coming here on Kriss Packs Live. Welcome, everybody. Drop down here in the corner, and we will look at the 4-hour chart on Dogecoin. And we are still in this upward channel, this purple channel here. Still moving up and down, up and down, up and down. And now we're just hitting the bottom edge of this channel, but still looking at higher lows as Doge continues to move up. Now on Monday, we were looking at this possible move here. If Doge could get up above 17 cents, come back and retest 17 as support, and then move on up, that would be a bullish move for Dogecoin. And it came up and it tested 17 again, but was rejected. What is rejecting Doge? Why is this happening? Well, Doge is still following Bitcoin. Bitcoin is actually, came up and retested 70K, but Bitcoin fell off even more. There are still grayscale outflows in that converted grayscale ETF. And it's putting a damper on the Bitcoin price, which kind of pulls down most of the market, except for those that want to go on runs. And it just hasn't been Dogecoin's turn yet. But Sheeb went on its own thing. And so Sheeb actually made a big run last night, up over that 28 resistance I was looking up, came back down, retested 28, and 28 is now resistance again for Sheeb. But we'll get more into Sheeb in a little bit. Ethereum is still being rejected, 3,900, and Bitcoin again, 70,000 is very similar to Doge's 17 cents. So all of that is kind of an overview of what is going on. And we'll get into the news and all sorts of other fun little things. We opened with Elon's NFT that he made back in 2021. I had to change the music because the music was a Grimes composition, and I don't want to get any copyright strikes against me. So I put my own music to it, and that it was what it was. And Elon said, I'm selling this song about NFTs as an NFT. And the last known offer was 625 ETH, which at the time was $1.1 million. And it's like, whatever happened to NFTs? What happened to all those Bored Apes and Pudgy Penguins and all of that stuff? I don't hear anything about that stuff anymore. Are NFTs actually going to be a thing again? Or I don't know. So I just have no idea about NFTs. We just don't hear about them anymore. But I just thought that was a fun thing just to bring up again, that there was this NFT which had these circulating Doges, and it said hodl. So I guess we just hodl for a while longer. But that's what we got to start with here on a Wednesday afternoon, evening, wherever you are. Hope you're well. And again, Doge is just, Bitcoin has just dropped further than Doge. Bitcoin is down 1.5% here on the day, down 1.5%. ETH is down over 2%, but Doge is just even. Doge is even. So of course, that means that on the Doge BTC trading pair that we look at, it's up. It's up because Doge is not dropping like Bitcoin is. So I guess that's a good thing, good support for Doge. All right, so before we get into the news, let me check and see what's going on in the chat. Hi, Niels, how are you? Welcome. Yep, higher lows. Higher lows still going on. It hasn't dropped any lower yet, so let's go. Kriss time. Yes, Ryan, how are you? Hello, Weiju. Sheeb, yeah, we'll talk about Sheeb. Casavaro, hi. Mars is going skating. Cheers, Mars. That was the sound of me having a drink of a beverage. Good evening, Vigard. How are you? Find You Edge says that there's a major announcement tomorrow about Doge at Consensus. Really? We'll be watching for that. I haven't heard anything. I thought Consensus was more about ETH and what's going on with ETH, but so Wei says, I'm afraid I might sell my bag too early before the real big move. And that is what we don't know. That is what we don't know. You never know, especially with Doge, when it's going to go on a run. And if it goes on a run and you sell, how do you know that that wasn't just a prelude to the much bigger run? You don't know. Which is why I always say, don't sell it all. Just, that's what I'm doing. I'm not selling it all. So one day I'm not going to wake up and say, oh, I think I'm going to sell all my Dogecoin today and sell it all, because you don't know. So that's why, again, too early to talk about in detail, but that's why you just sell part of it, right? Like 10%, just layering out, just take a chunk, and that's it. Take a chunk. Don't have to sell it all. And then you see how things go, and then you sell a little bit more, and then you sell a little bit more, if you are in that selling kind of mode. I'm not selling anything yet. I'm waiting, and we'll talk about the massive moves that some are predicting and what we're waiting for, because we're waiting. Frank says 25 cents in 2025. Would love it to be $1.25, but I don't think $1 trillion in investments can happen that fast for Doge. Well, Doge would not be $1 trillion at $1.25. We've shown this on the market cap, as there's 144 billion Dogecoin. So at $1, that's a market cap of $144 billion. At $1.25, that might get it to like 160, 170. So a long way from $1 trillion. Doge would have to be at a price of about, let's see how quickly I can do my math, $7? Yeah, maybe $7, somewhere around there, to have $1 trillion market cap. So we're not talking about Doge at $7 right now. Not right now. What causes rejections, Johnny asks. So essentially what it is a large large sell orders. So in trading, you have a bid and an ask price, right? You've got a bid and an ask price. So people are bidding at lower prices. So we got 16.5 cents right here as the current price of Dogecoin, 16.5 cents. You've got bid orders lower. You've got people with limit orders set lower than 16.5 because they want to buy Dogecoin, but they don't want to buy at the market price, right? So there's a bunch of bid orders that are set lower, right? But you also have a bunch of sell orders, which are higher. Those are the asks, right? And you've got a bunch of ask orders that are higher. Essentially, when we look at liquidity and trading here, and you see this prior price action here, and you see this 17-cent range and how we've been bouncing off 17, that means there's some huge sell orders up here, right? Huge asks that are over 17 cents. But nobody's bidding 17 cents, right? Nobody wants to buy that 17-cent Doge yet, right? They want to buy it lower. That's what happens. You've got no more, nobody's has an ask up here over 17. So what eventually happens is you've got people continually with asks lower, right? The price goes up and then it gets rejected. That's the resistance right there. It's all based on bid and ask. So as soon as the price moves up and people start bidding over 17 and continually bidding higher, then Doge will move on up. And that hasn't happened yet. And the same thing is happening with Bitcoin at $70,000 right there. Same thing happened here. It got rejected, traded back down, and now it's at 67.3, and it's continuing to move down. This is not a great chart for Bitcoin right here. From 68.8 all the way down to 67.3. Oh, Mango, come on. Doge is dead. Get out of here. You can just leave if you're going to have that attitude. No, you can stay if you want and listen, but you're just wrong. So you're just wrong. But that's okay. Everybody has their opinions. There's just, you just look at the chart here compared to what Bitcoin's doing, and you see Dogecoin's price going up. That doesn't look like a dead coin to me. So, hey, whatever. Whatever. You can sell all your Doge and then just leave and say, okay. But if you had put it into Bitcoin, you would have lost because Bitcoin went down. Instead, Doge really kind of hanging sideways since the 20th of May. So that's over a week. But we're still in the upwards channel. So whatever. Shiba's dead. Sheep's got a pretty good chart right now. Sheep's going up. We'll talk about Sheep in a minute. We'll get to that. We will get to that. Jason, as a reminder, always hit the like button. Appreciate that. I always forget about it. I get wrapped up in the charts and the news. I say, but yes, we should have 60 likes. We should have 60 likes, guys. Come on, let's hit the like button. Get those likes up. And if you haven't subscribed already, what are you waiting for? Subscribe to Kriss Pax as well. Frank says, not many NFTs became valuable. Only one I know of that went up in value, a Coachella NFT. Lifetime pass to their concert. So that's pretty cool. I mean, that's a real utility thing, right? Is that it's not just a stupid digital picture that doesn't get you anything. But we'll see. So Miyu says big O face tomorrow. What's going on tomorrow? I don't know. I don't see anything tomorrow happening. So Johnny hopes I'm live when it starts to pump. That would be amazing to see. If Doge is pumping, I'll be live. You can count on it. I did that a couple weeks ago when Doge was pumping. So yeah, I'll do that again. What's going on, Joe? A dipping day? Not really. No, Doge just hanging out. Again, higher lows. Higher lows is what we see on the charts. That's it. Still in an upward trend for Dogecoin. I know you all just wanted to rocket up right away. That's not happening. Again, I've been saying that. Hello, Edmund. Cheers from Thailand. Awesome. Glad you could join in early morning Thailand. I hope you're enjoying a nice little cup of coffee or tea. Joe's here. Hey, Joe. Sell at $1.69. That'd be an awesome price, wouldn't it? $1.69 while you're buying Doge at 16.4 cents. Not bad. That $1.69 would give you that, what, 100x? That's pretty good. I guess that'd be a 10x, right? Yeah, that'd be a 10x. Learning every day. Don't mind, Johnny. This is edutainment here, right? Educate, entertain, talk about the charts, talk about the news, what's going on. We try and have fun. It is Dogecoin, after all. I know it's also your money, and your money's invested in this thing, and you want it to do well and all that. So you kind of get wrapped up in that whole money thing. But these things take time and patience. And every video, every day now, it's like patience. You got to have patience in this. So why would you invest in Doge when meme coins are destroying? Well, which memes, right? So if you're not in the right meme, so it looks like you are probably a Pepe fan. So, right? So congratulations. I have nothing against people who made money off of Pepe. I told everyone to sell Pepe a few days ago at 17, and now it's down to what, 14. So, right, Pepe went on its run, and it, like I was saying, people are probably moving from Pepe over to SHIB, and that's why we saw SHIB do a run, and Doge will have its day. That's all. Just today, right, or this past week, some memes have outperformed Dogecoin. However, it's all timing. That's all it is timing, right? Doge will have its big run. It just hasn't happened yet. Pepe's has. Pepe has had its run. Great. For those that bought Pepe and made a lot of money on it, awesome. Doge just hasn't had its big run yet this cycle, right? 3 years ago, Doge was the thing. There was no Pepe. It's all timing, dude. It's all timing. So, Mr. USA, how are you? So if Doge has around $100 billion market cap, would we see Doge at 60 cents? You just have to do the math. You go to CoinMarketCap and you look at Dogecoins. There's 144.5 billion Doge. So you just do the math at whatever price. So it looks like based on that, to get $100 billion market cap, you'd have to be around maybe 70 cents. I don't know. It's off the top of my head. Yeah, somewhere around 70 something. So you just have to do the math. Maths. It's all about maths. Doge will do best 2x while Floki and Bonk will do 30. From today, no, not going to happen. From today, you're not going to see Floki or Bonk do a 30x. from today. Not going to happen. And Doge will do more than a 2x. Yes. Darren, what's a realistic price prediction for Doge this summer? Will there be any big moves, or is it too hard to tell? I've been saying that Doge is probably not going to have a huge move this summer because Doge is waiting on X payments, Tesla, some other big catalyst. And so I don't think that's happening as a big run. It has been following Bitcoin. Lately, it's been outperforming Bitcoin. The most recent, couple weeks. So a lot of it is going to just depend on Bitcoin. It's just going to follow Bitcoin along, I think, for a while until it has its own catalyst. That's what I think is going to happen. Elon says he has some Bitcoin too. Bitcoin and Doge. Oh, Ryan, yeah. I think he's just, probably proud that he made a bunch of money off of Pepe, and probably is following Bonk and Floki too and wants them to do well because he owns some of those. It's okay. It's all right. So we'll be talking about taking profits and the 4-year cycles and all of that. So if you say not selling before $8 for Dogecoin, well, you're probably going to be holding for quite a while. And you'll go through a lot of ups and downs. That's my guess. But hey, you do you. Looking at Doge market cap and volume today, 1.5 billion in volume, $23 billion market cap. Not bad for an alleged joke coin. That's right, Frank. That's not bad. Not bad for something that was created as a joke. Balling with your 30 million sheep. Yeah. VeChain. Niraj is asking about VeChain. VeChain's just hanging out. 3.5 cents. Not doing much. I think VeChain is just waiting for the big altcoin season, and then VeChain will go on a big run. But it's just hanging out. I own some VeChain as well. And I'm waiting as well for the big run. It'll happen, just not yet. I wonder how much BTC Elon has. He didn't see, he said he has some, but don't know. And that's your opinion, Mango. That's great. That's great. But again, the same thing happened in 2021. And what did we see? It was Doge, Elon, Mars, right? And there were a bunch of other ones, and they all fell off. But here's Doge, still a top 10 cryptocurrency. So there you go. Floki, Bonk, Pepe, Whiff are not, most likely are not going to stand the test of time. We'll see where they are in 4 years. Dogecoin will still be a top 10 cryptocurrency, but none of them will. None of those others will. I'm saying that right now in 2024, that 4 years from now, Pepe, Whiff, Floki, Bonk, none of them are top 10 cryptocurrencies. I don't think that is too tough of a prediction to make. But immediate, yes, you can make money off these tokens, catch them on a run, buy low, sell high, take your profits. Awesome. Is it dumb to buy Doge, or should I try and wait for a lower price? Well, VGuard, I can't tell you what to do. I can look at what the trends are, kind of what's happening with price. Right now, we are seeing, again, we're seeing Dogecoin's price showing consistently higher lows. Again, I bought Doge right here on the 23rd of May at 15.3 cents on that dip right there. I bought more Doge there. So that's what I look for, is when there's fear in the market, right? And this was this whole Ethereum ETF, volatility that was going on there. There was a big dump in the market. And so I bought more Doge. I was ready. So you've got $1,000 ready to spend. You want to buy Doge. If I were doing that, again, I spend it all back here. So I got to wait till June before I have my next available money to buy more. I'll be looking for that kind of move. That kind of move. That's how I trade, though. A lot of you just DCA. Jason just kind of, buys little bits here and there, a DCA strategy. If you think Dogecoin is going to $1, whether you buy at 16.4, 16.2, 16.1, probably doesn't matter that much. If you're buying larger amounts, you want to try and get the lowest price possible. You get the most Doge. So yeah. Dun, dun, dun. You're welcome, Frank. Appreciate it. And here to educate as well. Don't mind. And I give you my opinions as well. Again, we'll get to the news in just a little bit. I started early at 4:30 because I know you guys have a lot of questions, a lot of things to say. And then now it's just 5 o'clock when I normally start these live streams. So we'll get to the news in just a minute. Yeah, Ryan says, if you worry too much, you invested too much. Now, AJ, I'm not going to talk about scams and trash and stuff. They make money. Most memes have outperformed Doge. No, Elon, you're saying no Elon backing Doge. Well, we'll see about that. I think he's given us enough little hints that he's going to do something with Doge. And yes, also, Donald Trump may be considering Elon as a policy advisor. So, yeah, this whole cycle, this seems to be something that could play out. We'll see. We'll see. Hey, Mango, great. You made money. Also, awesome. We don't know if Coinbase is going to be listing those. We don't know. So, I mean, I hear all the time, Turbo is going to be listed on Coinbase. This token, that token, nobody knows till Coinbase officially announces it. Everybody wants their token on Coinbase, but they only list so much. Bonk is already there. I know because I bought Bonk on Coinbase. And I've already made quite a bit on the Bonk that I bought on Coinbase. So there you go. Hey, Alex, how are you? That's good. X Premium is $8 a month. I expect it to cost $1 Doge. There's your $8 right there, right? That's where you think that $1 Doge to $8 is coming from. I get it now. I get it. It's all based on X Premium. There's your Doge price right there. Got it. That's good. Oh, that Jenner coin. Oh, craziness. Be careful. There's two Iggy Azalea coins. Apparently one is called Mother, which is the one Iggy actually supports. But then Sahil made his own Iggy token, which is a big scam. Be careful out there. Be careful with these tokens. You have no idea. Doge was created as a joke to make fun of crypto. And look at Doge now. It's actually an excellent cryptocurrency that Billy made. has its own blockchain. It's not a token built on anything else. It's actually really good as a cryptocurrency. In fact, I call it the best cryptocurrency because of how it's made. As a currency, it is no longer, or Bitcoin is no longer thought of as a currency. It's thought of this big store of value, right? 21 million Bitcoin, hard cap. Nobody wants to spend their Bitcoin, right? Because everyone thinks Bitcoin's going to go higher. We all think Doge is also going to go higher, but because there's so many Doge and it's such a low price, it's fun to spend a little bit of it, right? Give tips. That's why there's this huge, tipping thing that goes on X Twitter. It's because, tip 0.69 Doge, tip, 4.2 Doge. It's fun. That's Doge. I think a Starship test flight is great, but it has nothing to do with Doge. Doge doesn't do anything with the SpaceX launches. So Dogecoin Golden Cross on the weekly, it's coming up probably in July or August would be my guess, but it's on the weekly here. We have this, I know it's hard to see on your screens here, but here's this blue line there. That is the 50-week moving average. The white line is the 200-week moving average. And once this blue crosses over the white, that will be the weekly golden cross, which has not been seen since 2021, back here, right? You can't see it, but it's right at my head right there. That's where it happened last. And look what Doge did after that weekly cross. Boom. That's what people are excited about when it comes to that. Now, we did have a daily golden cross, which was right here on the 20th of November, 2023 was the last daily golden cross. And right immediately after that, Doge took off. Doge was at 7 cents then, and immediately ran up to 10 cents, retraced a bit, and then had its big run here late February. Before that, there was another golden cross, which happened in November of 2022. But then there was the death cross in March of 2023. So that's all. That's all those are. 50 and 200 moving averages crossing each other. Is that. Yeah, Bitcoin is just not doing well. So Doge is reacting. Not great at the moment. That was a black and white dancing Doge. Why was he in black and white just then? Never seen that before. Did you see that? Black and white. That's news. What is the minimum amount of dollars needed to start building a crypto portfolio? It's different for everybody. Everybody is in a different financial position. So you invest into cryptocurrency, what you're willing to put in. Again, it's a risk. Remember, it's crypto investing. You put in what you're willing to risk, and it's going to be different for everybody. So some people have $1,000 in, some people have $1 million in. It's different for everybody. Jason, yes, he does his $25 a day, no matter what the price is. That's Jason's dollar cost averaging plan for Doge. Long-term view, averages out pretty good long-term, as Jason says. Yeah, I think the Mango Pepe guy left already. Mr. USA says he believes Doge will be in the top 5. Bitcoin, ETH, BNB. Yep, I think so too. Elon changes one of the biggest companies in the world logo to the Doge image for a week. People think he doesn't support it. Yeah, remember that? That was just a little over a year ago. Funny. Strap in, Vamp says, next leg coming. 10 days max. 10 days max. A lot of people talking about this big move coming. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to look at a couple news articles in just a minute here on that. But why does anybody buy Tether? What's the point? Right. So they're not buying Tether to make profit. Tether is used a lot for transactions. It's used a lot for exchanging money in other countries. So here in the US, we think, oh, we're just going to like buy cryptocurrency and make money. But USDT is actually used in a lot of different countries. It's also used for trading crypto because many people can't onboard their own country's currencies. So they have to find some way to get Tether that then they can use then to trade crypto with. So that's why the Doge USDT trading pair is the most popular, the highest volume in Dogecoin trading. It's with Tether, and it's because it's worldwide. Yeah, right now 16.5 seems to be a new resistance level, actually like 16.6 or so right here, short term. Still 17 cents on a larger term, but yeah. Price is heading south a little bit right now. Hey, Alex, good to see you too. All right. Dennis invests $100 a month. Yep. Yeah, did you see that, Jason? That little dancing Doge was in black and white. Is that a sign? CDM in the house? Yeah, we didn't drop down to 10 cents. Right now it's at 16.2 and we're having a little dip here, but it looks like everything else in crypto is kind of in the red too, dipping. So yeah, Doge is what the masses will hold. RIP Doge. Is that why it's black and white? I don't know, maybe because of Kobasu. I haven't seen it in a while, so could be. Brett, it's almost $1 billion. Brett. Yeah, I go to the no, Brett actually keeps popping into the top 100 and then it drops back down. So we'll see it here. There's Brett up 18. We've got this other newer dog thing at 34. We've got Mew coming back up, but we got Turbo selling off after almost hitting a penny. So those are big movers here in the second page of cryptos. So yeah, big movements happening with tokens if you're into any of those. Corgi AI made a big run, now falling back. So there's a lot of that happens. Bonk down 10, Pepe down 8, Floki down 6. Again, if you catch these tokens right, you can make money. But if you continue to hold them and they fall back, are you really making anything? I don't know. Long-term thinking, I don't know if those tokens are the best place to be. That's just me, though. I'm good, Yeely. How are you? Again, Doge down 1.7 over the last 24 hours. Bitcoin down 1.4 the last 24 hours. So again, Doge and Bitcoin have been pretty much tied together. regardless of what these other tokens are doing. And then we have SHIB to talk about. Okay, let's get into the news. First, big picture. Where are we? Here's MAGS. I like MAGS. MAGS has this really easy chart here. And this is Bitcoin. This is looking at Bitcoin. Again, Doge has been following Bitcoin. If Doge does not have its own run, it's most likely still going to follow Bitcoin. So without anything else going on with Doge, positive or negative, Doge will most likely do this. Here we have, back from 2018, we had an all-time high with Bitcoin. At the end of 2017, Bitcoin hit $20,000 and then went into a bear market and hit a bottom. So 2018 bear market. We had a retest, and then we had a bull market. Late 2020 into 2021, hit an all-time high in February of 2021, dipped down, and then hit a second all-time high late 2021. Almost a double top, second top being the actual all-time high. But for purposes of this, let's just say the big run up to the first all-time high was that big run, even though the second run was a little higher. Then we went into a bear market 2022, and we all know Bitcoin went down to 15,600 there after the FTX crash. So what do we do? Then we have a retest, and now we're in this bull market. We are in the bull market now. Eventually, we will hit an all-time high. Where will that be? Well, if you draw a line between the 2017 and the first 2021, and you extend that line out, it'll hit somewhere around $200,000 Bitcoin. Well, still, my price target is still $200,000 Bitcoin for this bull cycle. And then, most likely, a bear market will follow, which is why I'm selling most of my cryptocurrency, hopefully close to whatever this all-time high is, whenever that is. We don't know when that's going to be yet, but $200,000 Bitcoin is still my target. With today's price of Bitcoin around $66,000, $67,000, right? That's a 3x. Three times the cost, still to come. So if nothing else happens, Dogecoin at 16 cents, 3x it, right? Gets us to around 50 cents. 50-cent Dogecoin. If nothing else happens with Doge, and it just follows Bitcoin, 50-cent Dogecoin. For those wondering what I'm talking about, 50 cents. That's where we are. Personally, I think Doge has a little thing that's going to happen to it separate, which is going to cause Doge to go on its run, which is why I think Dogecoin will outperform Bitcoin from here to the top of this bull cycle. That's going to be the big move. It's going to happen. We just don't know when. So we be patient. But that's the big picture, is still this. We are still in this bull cycle. We had an early start for Bitcoin because of those Bitcoin spot ETFs and these institutions coming in buying Bitcoin before the whole retailers buy all their Bitcoin, which is what happened back here late 2020 and into early 21. That was all retail driven. We had this front running of this bull cycle because of these ETFs. Retail hasn't done its buying yet. There are some who think, well, Bitcoin's too expensive now for retail. And now it's more institutional driven. There might be something to that. I don't know. But we're still early in the cycle. Again, following the 4-year cycles. We still have lowering interest rates to come, lowering inflation to come. We've got this presidential election coming. Always good for the markets. So all of that just leads me to believe we still have the fall of 2024 for a run on crypto. So I'm going with that. But that's just me. But there's other little signs. There's these other little signs that happen. We have a trader who just bought $2 million in Dogecoin call options. $2 million in call options. That says by June 14th, Dogecoin will have a price of at least 22 cents. So by June 14th, Dogecoin will be at about 22 cents. So that's a 30% gain that this one trader is betting on 2 million Doge in call options. Dogecoin did hit 22 cents in March. That was its high this cycle so far, before falling back. So that's a big bet. That's a big bet. So somebody's betting on Doge to run up here in the next few weeks to at least 22 cents. Is Dogecoin's price preparing for a massive move? So that is the title and the thumbnail for today, right? This massive move on Doge. Will 20% rise be materialized? We have one trader who's betting on a 30% rise in the price of Dogecoin and placing a big bet on that. What's going on? Broader market sentiments are stuck. Bullish and bearish pressures. We're seeing both. Failing to sustain gains, right? We are seeing that. Failing to sustain gains. Of course, we've got some tokens that are outperforming others. Our Pepe friend who was on earlier, right? Basking in the glow of, of the great Pepe, even though what's happening now with Pepe is we're seeing a big sell-off happening, right? Profit taking is happening, right? So we got Pepe, Bonk, Floki, all leading the way in the red. Same with Ondo. Ondo, big sell-off. So that's what's happening right now is you get these tokens going on a big run, and then you see this big profit taking going on. Again, I said that on Monday, right? Pepe was at 17, and I was like, profit taking, guys. It's going to happen. And Pepe's now 14.5. So we're seeing that drop in the price. Same with Bonk. Bonk went up to 43, now down to 36. So that can happen with these tokens. Now, I'm still holding Bonk. I did not sell there. I still think Bonk has this other thing going for it on Solana. So I wasn't selling yet, not with the Bonk. But that's just because I think there's some utility behind Bonk that the Solana team still has, which I think is going to hit this fall. So I'm waiting on that. Pepe's got nothing else other than a huge community, a lot of people buying Pepe tokens. We'll see whether Pepe goes on another run or not, but we'll see. But meanwhile, I digress. We're talking about gone are the days when the Doge price rally was the main focus of crypto markets, at least for now, right? All the attention is on all these other shiny, bright objects, right? And Doge is just kind of hanging, doing its thing, right? As we saw with that guy earlier, right? He's all about woohoo, Pepe, Floki, bonk, right? Whiff. I get it. They've done very well. But is Doge preparing for a major move? Doge is trading within a minor range, fewer price variations. We have that going on with Doge. Right now, we're seeing, though, this rising wedge, rising channel, whatever you want to call it, that is happening right now with Doge. Again, higher lows, all happening within Doge. But what can happen with Doge going forward? 84% of holders are now in profit as Doge preps for a bullish start to June. So the signs are there. People are talking about this with Dogecoin as we see more and more of a positive market sentiment for Dogecoin, except for the occasional Doge is dead person, right? Yeah, there's going to be one or two of those. I get that. I get that. But again, across and cross. Look, Dogecoin expected to spike 100% following breakout from this key resistance. So what is this one? Well, this is what we were talking about at this morning's video, right? There's this huge liquidity, this giant red circle here between 16.6 and 17.1. Once Doge can get beyond that, it could fly up to 30 cents. It can have this 100% run. If it can break through this resistance. But right now, that is strong resistance. And this chart that Ali has from Into the Block is like, this is a big block right now for Dogecoin. And again, this goes to traders. This is outside of a catalyst, right? If there's a huge thing for Dogecoin, right? Big announcement is made, something like that, Doge could blast right through that because there'll just be so much buying pressure. Again, we talked earlier, but someone was asking about the bid and the ask and why is there such resistance? There is big resistance there, but that can be blown through based on some big news for Doge. Can blow right through it because then you've got all these people who are waiting on the sidelines, people who think Doge is dead. They'll all FOMO in once Doge starts running because that's how Dogecoin trades. The FOMO is real with Doge. If Doge can get past this and start moving up towards 20 cents, easily FOMO can kick in and it can run higher. Doge is traded a lot more than those other tokens are. It has a much bigger market cap too than all of those other tokens. But those tokens aren't even anywhere near Dogecoin in market cap. So that's what we have with Doge. Sideways channel, breaks above 17, gets up past that 17.2, 17.3 that it has not been able to get past. Again, on Monday, this was what I was saying, was if Dogecoin can trade on up, maybe come back and retest 17, and then eventually take off, that will happen. It will take off. But now, not happening right now, but we're still in the channel. Haven't had a big, massive dip for Doge. So, Dogecoin, again, another article, the easiest play will 2x instantly. Again, this next target up over 30 cents will 2x instantly once it starts moving. Dogecoin is poised for significant upside soon, according to bullish trader predictions. And here's this 2 million call option again. Someone else is calling out here. Even Michael Vanderpop, we talked about him this morning in this morning's video. Memecoin fiesta continues. Rivals like Dog with Hat, Bonk, Floki surging. But Vanderpop points out the easiest play is the one that isn't moving yet. That's Dogecoin. Dogecoin isn't moving yet. That's a safe bet to have this cycle, is Doge. So if you're buying today, are you buying Pepe already at its all-time high? Or are you buying Doge, which hasn't moved yet? If you want exposure to memes, the DGen Gambler says, if you want exposure to memes, think most are in an uncomfortable spot to start positioning. Doge is your best bet. Once it starts moving, it'll 2x instantly and form a higher base. It's about time, not financial advice, but looking at the charts, here's what happened before. Here we are now. Is this coiling up for a similar run to what Doge had 2020 into 2021 4 years ago? So we continue to talk about the 4-year cycles. Doge has not had its run 4 years later. Hasn't had its run yet. Again, just looking at the charts, looking at what people are saying, looking at the 4-year cycles, Doge has not had its run yet. Another article, despite Dog with Hat, Floki, Dogecoin remains the safest bet among meme coins today. Today, I'm not talking about what happened in the past month. That happened. Okay, so we're sitting here today. Pepe went on a big run. WIF went on a run. Bonk went on a run. Dogecoin is just kind of moving slowly up its channel. Has not gone on its run yet. So when that guy's just saying Doge is dead, look at Pepe. Oh, great. If you had bought Pepe and Bonk and Floki down low and it goes up on a big run, did you sell and take your profits? If you did, great. I have no problem with that. But as those are going back down and you're still thinking that they're going to do another 20 to 30x, yeah, I don't think so. I don't think that's realistic to be thinking about that for those tokens. Pepe is not going to do a 30x from here. It's just not going to happen. Meme coin mania. Dogecoin's rally, because it is kind of rallying, right? From 12 cents up to 16 and a half, still going on. There's speculation of overtaking XRP. XRP. Speculations over Dogecoin overtaking XRP in market cap next month. Again, it's pointing to June. What's going on in June? Something's happening, right? Sparking speculations. Dogecoin, now around $24 billion, is witnessing a strong upward trend. And it is in this upward trend. It's not dead, guys. Meanwhile, XRP, standing at nearly $30 billion, shows a sideways trend with potential signs of decline. That's right. I call XRP the stable coin. It has some good news that happens because of their court case against the SEC, and it just sells right back down. So XRP between 50, 55 cents, that's just where it trades because it just bleeds out all the time. All the minting of tokens for the Ripple, bigwigs to pay their salaries and pay their lawyer fees and do all of that. That all comes out of the price of XRP. But while XRP still prolonged legal battle with the SEC XRP has maintained its position, still a large project. However, according to some analysts, it could lose its spot to Doge. A significant factor contributing to Dogecoin's potential ascent is the backing it receives from one Elon Musk, one of the most influential figures globally. Tesla CEO, SpaceX owner, has openly endorsed Doge. He's never said anything about XRP. All these XRP army people on X Twitter saying that he's going to enable XRP as the currency on X. Elon's never mentioned XRP. To challenge XRP's positions, Dogecoin's market cap must reach at least 29 billion. We look at coin market cap here. XRP is at 28.9 right now. So Doge would have to go up to a price of about 20 cents. 20 cents. So what have we been talking about? Doge 20, 22, even 30 cents in June? Could that be June? I don't know. I'm doing my June Dogecoin price prediction video on Saturday. So you have to wait till Saturday to hear my Dogecoin price prediction for the month of June. Do you remember what my May price prediction was? Anybody remember? Put it in the chat. Do you remember? 1st of May, Dogecoin was sitting at 12.5 cents. And I made a price prediction for the month of May. Do you remember what that was? See if anybody remembers that video. People, I hear these comments like, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about. This guy, just do the opposite. That was a comment yesterday, right? Just do the opposite of what this guy says. It's like, do you remember what my price prediction was for May? Joe wins. It's exactly what I said. And you can go back and you can go onto my YouTube page, click videos, come down here, and you can look at Dogecoin May price prediction right there. There's my video right there. And you can watch that video. And you can see at that time, Dogecoin was at a price of 12.5 cents. And what did I say in that video would be the price of Dogecoin at the end of May? I said 17 cents. We're still hitting it right here, 17 cents on the 29th of May. Where we'll be on the 31st? Probably pretty close to the same thing. I know, Daryl, I would love to have said 40 cents, right? But that would be the moon boy, right? Saying Doge is going to go up to 40 cents. Which you see from other people who make predictions. I'm more right than I'm not. Every once in a while I do get it wrong though, but so we'll see about June. But I'm not making that video or that price prediction until Saturday. We'll see what's going on then. But yeah, I predicted 7. And you can go and you can see it. Everything's in my videos, everything I talked about. You can go to last October, beginning of October, and I was showing that wedge forming. And I was telling everybody, I was like, guys, this thing's going to break out. We were following that. Remember all these we had the triple bottom happen. And then we had that one last dip. And I was like, guys, this is the time. It was right around October 9th or so. And I was like, I'm buying more Doge right there. And I scooped up a chunk of Dogecoin at 5.8 cents, saying this thing is going to break out. We're in that descending wedge there. And what happened? Dogecoin breaks out, runs up in this channel, right? Comes up higher than that channel, which is right where we are right now. We're in that low part of a channel, very similar to what we were on November 22nd. Can make that a little bigger here, and you can see where that was. We also happen to hit a golden cross right there too on the daily. This is very similar, and this could be June right here. This could be the play out of June right here. What happened in December of 2023 could be similar to a June play out, like something like that could happen. We'll see. But then what did Doge do? It went back into another descending wedge. And what did I call in February? A breakout from that wedge. And you can go into my YouTube channel. You can scroll down to those videos I made back in February when I was calling for that breakout. And I don't remember which one of these videos it was, but it was like, oh, it was like Dogecoin is looking to break out. And yep, Dogecoin bull market time. And guess what happened? Boom. Because Dogecoin was down here at like 7.5 cents. And I was like, this thing is ready to go. And it broke out again. Yeah, Vince. Yeah. That wasn't that long ago. February wasn't that long ago. And you could buy Doge at 7.5 cents. I was buying Doge there. There's my little green circle right there at about 8.2 cents right there on the 21st of February. That was my February money right there. I bought a bunch of Doge at 8.2 cents. I have all my marks on my charts. When I buy, all my lines, they're all here. So someone asked about me, when did I last buy? So I bought on this dip here, my April money, 29th of April, I bought at 13.9 cents. And then Doge dipped further. So I borrowed a little from my May money and bought more at 12.49 right there. And then most recently, I bought on this dip right here to 15.3, the rest of my May money right there, 15.3. So those were my last 3 purchases of Dogecoin, were those. Hey, I'm just one of you guys too, right? We all want to make money with Doge. We want to use Doge as a currency. We want to do that. Some of us are in other cryptocurrencies too, like I am. I'm not against anyone though. I want us all to make a lot of money in cryptocurrency. We're still early in this whole crypto investment thing. There's a whole world of people out there that don't know anything about cryptocurrency. May have heard something about Bitcoin, this Bitcoin thing, don't know what it is, don't know anything about it. There's a whole world out there. We are early. And I want us all to make money. I would rather there wasn't another bear market. I would hope that from this point, cryptocurrency prices just keep going up. That would be great. Generally, that's not how it works, though. There are traders involved with these things, profits and losses. Swing trading, day trading, that all is going on. You've got price manipulation going on. You got all this stuff. So we learn as much as we can about it. We do the best we can. Some are going to perform better than others. We make the best decisions we can at the time. I still think from this point forward, Dogecoin has a better chance of making a higher percentage return than 99% of the other cryptocurrencies out there, which is why I'm still buying Dogecoin at these prices. I'm not buying Bitcoin at $70,000. I'm buying Dogecoin at 15 cents, because I think it's going to outperform Bitcoin, which means it's going to outperform most other cryptocurrencies too. And all these articles that I just went over in the past half an hour are all pointing to the same thing. We got some trader doing $2 million Dogecoin call options. The Doge is going to be up at like 22 cents by the middle of June. And we see all of this. It's a momentum building thing. That's all happening now with Doge. Will Doge overtake XRP? I think so. You know what else could overtake XRP? SHIB. Shiba Inu surpasses Cardano in market cap. Did you guys see this? SHIB moved up to number 9 over Cardano. Now, in the past half an hour, looks like Cardano has overtaken SHIB, but I didn't refresh the screen because I wanted to show you guys here that SHIB was number 9, Cardano 10, Toncoin 11, Avalanche 12. SHIB was just 12 last week. And last week, what did I say to you guys? I was like, SHIB. Didn't I say that a week ago? It's in my live stream from a week ago. You can go back and you can watch it and you can see it. I said, guys, look out for SHIB. SHIB is starting to feel like it's ready to make a big move because we already had Pepe, right? And we had WIF, we had Floki, but it was really more about Pepe. And because Pepe had done so well, I was saying a week ago on this stream, people are going to be taking their Pepe profits and they're going to roll it into something else they're going to make money on. And I think it's going to be SHIB. And that's what I said a week ago. And now look, SHIB is now the number 9 cryptocurrency. Actually, number 10 now because Cardano is a little bit back above it in market cap. His price is changing here. But when I started the stream an hour ago, SHIB was number 9. And so I have not refreshed this. There's SHIB. SHIB up 7% over the last 7 days. Cardano down 6%. Doge is down 1%, but Bitcoin is down 2%. Again, over the past 7 days, Dogecoin has outperformed Bitcoin by 1%, but SHIB has outperformed Bitcoin by 8%. SHIB has outperformed Cardano by 14%. So that's SHIB was able to pass it up to number 9. Again, I'm keeping up with what's going on in trading, right? Because this is all about trading, guys. That's where the money is made. And a week ago, I was like, people are going to be taking their Pepe and they're going to be rolling it into SHIB. And that's happening. And particularly yesterday when Pepe had hit its high, started to level off some, went from 17 back down to 16. Now it's down to 14. It's clearly a rotation from Pepe into SHIB. And we talked about that on Monday, the live stream. Could there be some rotation into Doge? Maybe. Maybe some of that is also some rotation into Doge, which is why Doge is outperforming Bitcoin. So there could be some of that. But that's what's happening. Shiba Inu is getting more whale transactions as well. Again, this is also what I think in the whale transactions. This is big Pepe profit taking rolling into SHIB, which causes SHIB to do this. And this is what SHIB did last night. A big run up. And then, as traders do, right? There's some profit taking in SHIB up here. SHIB price comes back down. And now what SHIB doing? It's turning around and it's trading right back up. Big volume. Big volume. Was Doge some of this rotation? Maybe, but not big volume of trading in Doge yet. But as we showed in these articles we just went over in the last hour, when Doge starts moving, FOMO will kick in, and then you'll get huge buying of Doge. Doge can overcome its resistance up here above 17 cents. Then it can move up higher. It can do this run that I talked about here on Monday. It'll do that. We'll just have to shift this over a bit, right? Eventually, when it gets back to 17 and crosses over, as soon as it gets above all of this resistance that it's had, then it can make the big move up higher. So that's what's going to be coming. So there you go. On the 15-minute chart, Doge dipped down and came right back up. Whew. Sorry, I had to get that off my chest. I hit a lot there. Like, people are leaving these comments like, do the opposite of what this guy says. This guy doesn't know what he's talking about. And I'm like, actually, I think I do. I'm doing okay. Yeah, Denise, and that's what I just talked about bonk. Again, I didn't sell my bonk. If I had held Pepe, I would have sold all the Pepe. But not bonk. I think bonk still has another huge leg up to come with its association with Solana. Purely on that. If bonk didn't have that, well, I probably wouldn't have bought bonk in the first place, actually, if they didn't have that Solana thing with the Saga phone that happened last fall, then I wouldn't have bought bonk. But I bought it because of that. And now there's talking about a Saga 2 phone. I think that's going to come. And we're going to see bonk do a big run up. Undervalued, holds great potential. Exactly. Yeah, Ryan. Wow, Sheeb, right? Number 9. Number 9 of all cryptos. It's Sheeb. And Sheeb is like, it's quiet still. It's really quiet about Sheeb. There's the whole Shibarium, Shiba swap, and all that whole ecosystem thing. Yeah, that's okay. That's kind of going on. There's some Sheeb burning going on, but very quietly, Sheeb has snuck into the top 10 cryptocurrencies. Very quietly. I admit to everyone, and I've told you guys before, I do have a bag of Sheeb as well, because I didn't want to be sitting on the sidelines when Sheeb goes on its eventual huge run. And that's going to happen. Oh, our friend Mango's back. I never held Pepe. I never bought Pepe. I don't know what you're talking about. See, you haven't been around and following me. You're just coming in and trolling me now. So if you don't want to have a good conversation, I'll just mute you and then just drop you. So let's be real. Well, that's kind of ridiculous right there. Well, you shouldn't be talking with Dennis about that either. So. Oh, he thinks bonk is going to outperform Pepe from here. And I agree with him. I think from here, bonk will outperform Pepe. Yes, I agree with Dennis on that. Bonk will outperform Pepe from here. Pepe has had its run. If you don't take your profits on Pepe now, or on Monday when I called for it, because Pepe's come down quite a bit from there. Here we go to the 4-hour chart and we look at Pepe. And we were live on Monday. Pepe was up here, right at 16.917, right? Right during the live stream, right there. And we remember Bull Run was in the chat, and I was like, Bull Run, we want to take a little profit on that Pepe. Pepe's now down 13% from there, 14%. Pepe's down from that point when I was like, might want to take a little profit there. And it's come down 14%. Again, I don't own any Pepe, so nothing invested in it for me. You can believe what you want about Floki there, Mango, but I don't think it's happening. Floki's not going to be a top 10 cryptocurrency. But if Floki goes on another run and you make some profit on it, great. No problem with that. I just don't think that's going to happen. Not a top 10. Subway, how are you? Hype by Rekt Capital. Is that Rekt? R-E-K-T, Rekt? Hype. I'm going to do that over here because I don't want to lose that. Hype. We have a lot of hypes here. We've got Supreme Finance hype. We've got Hype Token, Hype Club, Hyperbolic Protocol. Got a lot of hypes here, Subway. So I don't know which one you mean. If it's this one undergoing a swap from Binance Smart Chain to Polygon Network, because it was initially built on as a BSC token. I don't know anything about it, but doesn't seem to be, that's the only one that's being tracked, has approval on CMC. I don't know what this other hype token thing is, but it's not on CMC, so nope. Not on CMC, so don't know about that. Ryan says you're going to feel really silly when it goes up to 20 cents in the next day. Yep, that could happen. That can happen. Dennis will buy back into Pepe after a 30 to 40% drop. That'd be a good swing trade, maybe. CDM bought some Pepe over a year ago, up 5x. You'd probably be up more than 5x from a year ago, unless you bought sort of at the top of that first little run that Pepe had back then. Maybe. I don't have to screenshot it. It's all of my live streams are on my channel. You can just mark it however long we're into this. About an hour and a half in, and it's here. But yeah, Floki will not be a top 10 cryptocurrency. Doge will. But hey, like Nate says, what's Pepe's utility? Anybody? Bueller? I like that. Bueller? Bueller! It's just a meme. Floki apparently is trying to build some metaverse game kind of thing or something. That's been for a long time. Just a token named after Elon's dog. That's it. Most people are rich in crypto because they bought Bitcoin or ETH or something else back in the day, and they made a crap ton of money on Bitcoin. More people have made money off of Bitcoin, and probably Doge too, than they've made off of Pepe or Floki. Some have, and some have made a lot of money on those tokens, no doubt. But most people are rich in crypto because of Bitcoin. You just have to look at the history. You're looking at a very narrow window of time and what's just happened. Zoom out. Dogecoin has outperformed Bitcoin over the last 10 years and have made many, many millionaires. More people know about Doge than they do ETH. That's true. That's why I kind of think like an Ethereum spot ETF is not going to be such a great thing, because people outside of crypto, they don't know what Ethereum is, but a lot of people know what Dogecoin is. And a lot more people will know what Dogecoin is if Elon integrates it onto X. Whew. That's what I did. Forgot about it till it comes up again on the news. That is true. Hey, Monkey Chain, how are you? You bought Doge at 12 cents. You've got 15,000 Doge. When do you think I should cash out? I can't tell you. That is your decision to make there. If you've been following me and you've been watching me, which obviously you haven't, because if you have watched me for any amount of time, you would know what I think. And when I think I'm going to start taking my profits on Dogecoin. But I can only tell you what I'm going to do. You make up your mind. However, again, if you look at a chart like this, and we're here, this is Bitcoin, not Dogecoin. I understand that. But again, the market tends to follow Bitcoin, because Bitcoin still has over half of the whole crypto market is Bitcoin. Bitcoin dominance. 99% of the analysts who are looking at cryptocurrency markets still project this move over the next 12 months, a continuation of the bull market that we're already on. Why would you sell here? Why would you sell anything here? Unless it's some meme token that's just hit an all-time high, like Pepe. That's the only thing I would say to sell, would be a meme token that's just spiked up and hit an all-time high, that has no utility and no other value. You take your profit and you roll it into something else that's still going to roll, still going to run, like Sheep is still going to run, Doge is still going to run, Bitcoin is still going to run. That's what I'm trading, and I'm going to try and sell up here at whenever this next all-time high is going to be, and I'm going to be selling most of my cryptocurrency then. When is that? I don't know. Don't know exactly. We'll see when we get there. That's why you have patience. That's why you got to play this thing out. This isn't something that's days away or weeks away. It's months away, and we need to play this out. Patience. RA Production, are you talking to me? Because I went through the last bull market and the entire bear market. So I hope you're not talking to me. Mango. If you've been here since Bitcoin was $3, you wouldn't be sitting here in my live stream and going on and on and on about Floki, whatever, because you would have bought a bunch of Bitcoin at $3 and you'd now be a billionaire, but you didn't. So I'm just going to say, see you later. He's gone. We don't have to worry about him anymore. Oh, you're talking to Mango. Great. Yeah. Well, he's gone now. So I just dumped him, because that's just worthless now. We want to have a good constructive discussion, and he was not adding anything to that. So he's gone. When most people are down on their investment, it's better to buy. That is true. That is true. When there's fear in the market, That's also when you buy. FTX crash, buy, right? And then before I was buying crypto, it was the COVID crash. Remember that? Buy. So, yeah, Ryan, I put down the hammer. He's gone. So, hey, JS, you've been here since 2021. Yeah, David's cool too. I love David. He was pretty quiet during the bear market, but he's back. No nonsense guy. I've heard about MOG. I've heard about MOG. It shows up every now and then. It's number 231. $543 million market cap, which makes it at about number 231 on Coin Market Cap. Wow, it had just had a big run here. Look at that. Totally missed out on that. That's a pretty sweet run right there that MOG just went on. It had its first big run back here in February. Yeah. Topped out at 0.000010. But from there, went up to all-time high of about like 16 or so. That's a pretty good run right there that MOG went on. It's a token built on Ethereum. Has 92% of its overall supply circulating. Got a website, MOG. WTF is MOG. Yeah, so it's just a meme. It's just a meme token. Looks like. But hey, if you were into that at the right time, you did pretty well on that MOG. Consider selling 50 to 75% of your holdings when the price hits 35 cents. It's going to be strong resistance. Yeah, I'm going to start at that price, but probably not 50 to 75. Again, for me, it's just going to be like a 10 to 15% slice at that range is what I'm going to be looking at. How do you keep getting in here, buddy? You got some profit on it? We'll sell and get some more Doge. You bought Doge as a joke in 2019 to show your son that you had tons of crypto. Was planning to sell it off and get my money back, but it started shooting up. That's funny. That's good. Will I be adding more Doge in the 16 range? I don't know. Right now, I have no cash sitting on the side. I spent it all back here at 15.3. So I have no more cash sitting on the sidelines until next month. So we will see next month. Yeah, I saw he's back, and then oh, he's back again under a different, oh, he keeps creating new accounts. Dude. He loves me so much that he creates new accounts and comes back to troll me again and again. Wow. Yeah, I've got a troll fan. Do you rely on indicators? No, I just buy when the fear in the market. When there are dips, when there's a big dip, I buy. It's not always the dippiest dip. Like I showed back here when I bought at right there at 17.1 right there. I mean, that was after Doge had hit 22 cents and it dipped, came back up at 22 again on the 31st of March. And by April 2nd, it had dipped down to 17. So I bought right there. Bought on that dip. That's the highest price I've ever paid for Dogecoin was right there. But yeah, that was now. Who knew there was going to be this, threat of like World War III, right? When Iran is sending like missiles at Israel, right? And that caused that big dump there on the 13th of April. Remember that? If I had known that was going to come, I wouldn't have bought a week earlier. We do the best we can, right? But I kept buying down here, 13.9 and then 12.49. And then again here at 15.3. Overall, my average is still 6.5 cents is my overall Doge average. So I'm doing fine. Yeah, it's going to be tough to ban meme coins. That's not going to happen. Yeah, caffeine nights. I remember that. I was getting a bunch of memes thrown at me. God, what was that one? I can't remember that funny one. Whatever that was, it was just like, whoa, what is that? Yeah, I had a BSC wallet address that was public, and people were just throwing all these BSC tokens at me. I had a bunch of different stuff. Some of it I sold off, and then some of it eventually that wallet got hacked and got drained out, except for the Doge that's still there on an alternate wallet there. Dogecoin is the BTC of meme coins. Do only good. And that's right. And that's what I do. I do only good. And I don't know why, like, this guy has to keep coming back and trolling me because it's all good, right? He made money on Pepe and I congratulated him. And yet he still has to come back and talk shit about me. Like, I don't know what I'm talking about. It's like, God. Oh, he likes me. Oh, that might be it. Got a little love affair going on with Mango. Got a love affair going on. Low Roller, how are you? Yes, I saw the Crypto Angler video. And the previous one that he had done on a live stream when he was getting all the questions about how much did you lose? The poor guy was getting frustrated. He's like, stop asking me that. I'm not going to tell you how much I lost. Yeah. So apparently, yeah, he had some agent on his laptop and it was a backdoor. So someone was able to get into his Coinbase account through that. Again, two-factor authentication, have it on, absolutely. The guy couldn't do any transfers, but he at least had access to the account. So he was able to sell the crypto that was in his account and change the, and I don't know how he was able to do that with two-factor authentication, how he was able to change the associated bank with that Coinbase account. Because I would guess that if you, I would think if you changed your bank association with your account, that should also have you go to your authenticator to do that. You shouldn't be able to change your associated bank without 2FA kicking in. So that's a problem with Coinbase. Yes, and I agree with him there. But yeah, that's now we get it. So 2 mistakes the guy made, right? I mean, first, why do you have all of your crypto sitting on an exchange, especially if you're making crypto videos, right? Why do you have all your crypto on an exchange? So that's the first mistake. And the second, he had already had a hack. A hack had already happened. And he thought it was probably someone who got onto his laptop. So why didn't he scrub his laptop then? And set up more security. So yeah, so what Low Roller is talking about is this there's a guy on YouTube named Crypto Angler, and he just put out a couple videos. He had a live stream and then did another video on his Coinbase account. All the crypto on his Coinbase account was sold to, I guess, USD, right? It wasn't sold to Tether, it was sold to USD. And then the hacker is doing a SWIFT transfer to an offshore bank. He was able to, because he couldn't transfer it, because if you try and transfer like USDT from Coinbase to another wallet, you need, that requires, if you've got 2-factor authentication set, it would kick that in, and the hacker didn't have access to whatever the 2FA was. So that's what I get from a Low Roller. Now, why Coinbase isn't stopping the bank transfer, I don't know. Should be able to do that. So yeah, I don't know about that, but yeah. And no, Doge is not going to make me a multimillionaire, because Doge isn't going to do anything. And I'm still down quite a bit lower than my buy price, but it's just there. During the Iran attack, you got a bunch of bonk. Nice. Bonk at 13 and SHIB at 18. Yeah, so you're up almost, well, over 2x on the bonk. Not quite 2x on the SHIB at the moment. But SHIB is going to go on a run again. We see it coiling up here. SHIB went on this yesterday, profit taking, retrace, and now it's, look at that, big volume. Sorry, get that out of the way. Big volume. I think SHIB is really coiling up. I've been saying for a week, guys, the SHIB thing is going to be something. And be ready for the SHIB. For those that didn't see earlier, and I have not refreshed this yet. Well, SHIB has overtaken Cardano again. SHIB is the number 9 cryptocurrency, guys. There's SHIB right there. Low Roller. Did you see this? SHIB number 9, Cardano number 10. Exactly. That's what I said would happen on Monday. People would sell their Pepe and buy SHIB. Yeah, I don't know where Bull Run is. Bull Run hasn't made an appearance yet. Probably working. But yes, I predicted this. I didn't think SHIB would overtake Cardano, though. I didn't see that coming. Remember when SHIB overtook Doge for like a day back in 2021? SHIB actually overtook Doge. But yeah, Sheep could make a run on Doge too. Again, if Sheep goes on a huge run and Doge is just following Bitcoin, we could see a flippening happen here. Again, between Sheep and Doge. That could happen. So yeah, we have to be ready for that. You don't like Doge, Nate? Doge, right? God, I bought that. I bought that Doge in March of 2021. Is that when I bought it? Something like that. Someone in the YouTube chat was talking about this thing called Doge, and I had never heard of it at that time. I didn't even know what a BSC token was. It's like, what's this Doge thing? Still have it in an old wallet. It's still sitting there. But I think I got it at the top of its like first run that it went on. This was Doge. Now it's like Doge. Crypto, Doge. What's all this into the block stuff? What is all that? Doge USDT. We'll do this. Gate.io. So here's Doge. Let's go to the weekly. We can look back. Yeah. Late 2021, Doge went on this big run. But early 2021, Doge was down in this range. And I bought somewhere back here. I don't remember exactly the price, but I'm still down on it. But that's when I got it. It was way back here, earlier in 2021. Held all the way through. It's pretty dead. I mean, there's still volume of trading, though, going on with this thing. It just doesn't move much. So, I mean, you zoom in and you get little moves, but yeah. That's Doge. Doesn't do anything. Dogecoin, still 16.5 cents. Hanging around, hanging out. Lack. Haven't heard anyone talk about lack for a long time. I'm not into NFTs at all, Moonape. I'm not. Did you see my intro to this one? It was the NFT. It was the Elon NFT. It was the intro to this live stream, was that one from 2021. Still have the video of it. But yeah, NFTs are just like still dead. Doge to $1.40. So here's my take on that. If we look at what Turbo just did, we'll see that Turbo yesterday made its run to a penny. Huge run up for Turbo. And it couldn't cross a penny. Couldn't do it. And now it's down at 0074. This is what I think Doge will do. When Doge goes on its run and gets up near $1, it's not going to make it. There's going to be too many people selling before it gets to $1. And then you're going to see that big drop down to like 65 cents. Just like Turbo went from just under a penny down to 0065. I would see Doge doing something like that. That would be my guess, is Doge will act just like that. The same thing happened with Ethereum Classic back in 2021 at $100. Couldn't break $100, dropped. Eventually it did pass it though, because there was just so much momentum in 2021 in the bull market. But this Turbo thing that just happened here, as soon as I saw that, I was just like, yeah, that's what Doge is going to do at $1. It's not going to make it. There's going to be big selling before it gets there. like at 95 cents, and then it's just going to dump. So be careful. Be careful out there. But I see, yeah, something like that happening. Again, that's Turbo that just went on that big run toward a penny and didn't quite make it. Yeah, again, low roller. I don't know if Coinbase knows it's fraudulent. I mean, the guy's actually talking to them, and he's able to prove that he is who he is, and he owns that account. He should be able to stop that bank transfer. Absolutely. Cardano was down to number 11 yesterday. Yeah. We'll run busy counting money. Doge army needs to prepare for battle. No, there's no battle. I've never liked that term Doge army anyway, because Doge is do only good every day. We want everybody to make money in crypto, everybody to be happy, everybody to accumulate Doge, tip with Doge, have fun with Doge. It's all good. It's all good. No Doge army. There's no battle. It's all good. Yep. Holding SHIB, can't hate it. I think Doge holders use SHIB as a secondary liquidity. I bought some SHIB and I will sell it all and I will profit. I am not holding SHIB long term. Hey, Judge. SHIB follows Doge. Doge follows SHIB. Yes, that happens as well. If SHIB goes on a huge run, the price of Doge will go up. Dogecoin will go up if SHIB goes on a big run. And then eventually when Doge goes on its big run, the price of SHIB will go up. Not as much, but yeah, that's been their history for 3 years. Eventually, caffeine, Doge will pass $1, but most likely not the first run. Once it gets up there, it won't be able to break it. But then eventually there'll be enough momentum. Again, depends on what's going on. I know, not enough likes, JS. I don't know why. People just don't want to hit the like button. It doesn't cost them anything. You're getting great information here for free. Least you can do is hit the like button and then subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Niraj, that's up to you, a VeChain or Doge. I think VeChain is going to have a great run this fall, most likely, when the rest of the altcoins are all starting to take off. And Doge as well. So I can't decide. $90,000 you've got sitting there? 90,000? How about half and half? Then you got both. Put 45K into VeChain and 45K into Doge. You can always do that. Yeah, I haven't heard of Robinhood hacks at all. So there's something about access to the Coinbase account. I mean, I don't have Coinbase on my phone. So it could be that. Because Coinbase on my computer with two-factor authentication, I don't know. But Robinhood, I mean, there's a PIN you put in on your phone to get into it. I don't know about Coinbase, whether you've got a Coinbase app, whether you've got to hit a pin each time. But the one thing you don't do is when you access Coinbase on your computer, don't ever allow your computer to remember, right? Whatever that login is to the Coinbase account. Because then if that laptop or computer that you're on remembers the login, then if somebody gets in through an agent, right, through a Trojan horse or whatever, then they can just access your Coinbase account. So yes. Low roller. That's what I said was going to happen. I said it last week, and then on Monday during the live stream, I said, this is what's going to happen. I said that. Doge is 2013, OG. It is. And then Sheeb was made as the so-called Dogecoin killer. Remember that? And then because Sheeb did so well, then you had all of a sudden, there's all these other memes showing up. Maybe if there was peace in the world, we could hit $2. I like that. It's a peace in the world. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate it, Champy. Thank you. And some of you hit the like button already. Appreciate it. Will I keep my Bitcoin? Yeah, I'm going to keep Bitcoin and Doge. I don't have a lot of Bitcoin. I've got a lot of alts right now. I'm waiting on alt season, and then I'm going to sell all those alts. I'll sell some of my Doge, and I'll keep my Bitcoin for long term. Even if there's a bear market in 26, I'm not going to sell it all. Just in that one small percentage that it's a super cycle or there's no bear market in 2026. Then at least I've got some Bitcoin and Doge for that, just in case. But everything else I'm selling. That's my plan. Because I already held through all through 2022, a whole bear market. That didn't feel good. And I knew better. So this cycle, no. I like free. I like profits. I like Doge. Thank you, Frank. Doge will create world peace. Sorry, right there. So 95 cents to $1 with no catalyst. No, with no catalyst, Doge will probably get 50 cents. I think that's about it. About 50 cents. If Doge doesn't have its own catalyst, 50 cents. We did the math earlier in this stream. Bitcoin to 200,000, Doge to 50 cents. Not great. We know Doge can do better, Dennis says, I'm eagerly anticipating the next bear market. I'm eagerly anticipating Dogecoin's huge catalyst, which is going to send it to the moon. That's what I'm eagerly anticipating. Yes, we need to get that YouTube algorithm all positive about Doge. Yeah, I saw that dog thing. We looked at it earlier, low roller on this. And Brett as well. But yeah, we saw this dog. There it is. A market cap of $688 million now. It's up to 121. So it's going to be a top 100 pretty soon. Yep. Here it comes. Meanwhile, Turbo's going the other way because guess what's happening? People are selling their Turbo tokens and they're buying Dog. That's pretty obvious, isn't it? Turbo got up close to a penny, huge selling, and they're buying this stuff. Just like Pepe and Sheeb, just on a different wavelength there for Turbo. Yep. It's pretty obvious. In this Brett thing, I don't know. It keeps going back and forth. It's now at 98. Can't stay up in the top 100. Brett goes into this profit-taking mode and drops back down. That's what we see. Cheers, RA. My Miller Lite. It's a Wednesday. I drink the Sam on the weekend. On a Wednesday, it's a Miller Lite. Mt. Gox thing is not going to be a black swan event. Not going to be a black swan. Will it drag on the price of Bitcoin some? It could. There's a lot of people been waiting for their Bitcoin for a long time. We'll see how that plays out, but I don't see it as a black swan. BTC, Doge, and Near. That's a good little portfolio right there. Near's doing really well. Yeah. Dallas was up 3-0 over Minnesota. Minnesota wins last night. No team has ever come back from a 3-0 hole in the NBA playoffs and won a series. Never happened. Could this be the year? Could Minnesota do it? I don't know. Luka and Kyrie, they're tough to beat. We'll see. It'll be fun to watch. Karl Anthony Towns has got his shot back. You see bubble crypto? Oh, the people? Yeah, I saw the people on there. I don't know what that is. What is that? People. What is that? Never heard of it. Constitution DAO. That's been around for a while. That's been around for a year or so. I've heard of that before. I don't know anything about it, though. Bohm dropped out of the top 100. So, again, these memes, they come and go. So take your profits when you're ready and just look out for the next one, right? That's how that works. I think Doge has the largest amount of investors of all crypto coins. That's interesting. Wonder if we can find out. Let me look over here. Most crypto wallets by coin. See if we can say that. No. Best. It doesn't tell me. I need a good AI to be able to answer my question. I don't want to know what the best one is. I didn't say best. Not giving me the answer I want. Most wallets by crypto. No, it's going right to best. It won't answer the question. Stupid. I need AI. Monkey Chain. Can you give a little shout out to my little boy, Francis? We want you together. Francis, welcome. Does Francis have some crypto? Teaching Francis about crypto? It's a good thing to do. Get them started early, right? That's what Elon did with little X, right? Back in 2021. Bought little X a bag of Doge. Mark Cuban was doing that with his son. Remember that? Buying Dogecoin, teaching his son about Doge. Right? It's the thing to do. Yeah, sometimes I have a little jack on the weekends, RA. Sometimes a little jack. Speaking of Jack Spence, how are you? What's exciting upcoming news for Doge without speculation? Is there a solid roadmap? So you can go to foundation.dogecoin.com, and there's a thing called a trail map that's right here. So you click on the trail map, and you can read all about what's going on with Dogecoin. Is right here. So right now it's lib Dogecoin and the Giga wallet, what they're working on right now. And this will tell you about those. How that Giga wallet is going to get incorporated is up to things we don't know yet. And that's where the speculation comes in. They make the tools, right? The people who are going to use the tools, whether it's a Shopify or X Twitter or who knows what else, that's up to them. But the tools are being made to allow that integration to happen. So that you don't have to use a third party like a BitPay to use your Dogecoin. You could integrate Giga Wallet directly, and then people can just spend their Doge directly without having to go through a Coinbase business middleman or BitPay. So that's the big thing. But you can go and you can look at this on the trail map. And then there's a blog here too, and the devs every once in a while post. They most recently posted here on May 23rd to mourn the passing of Kabaso. There's a development blog here from February. So they don't post too often, but every once in a while. So they keep up to date on what's going on. So for those that think Dogecoin doesn't have any more development, it does. And you can read about it here, foundation.dogecoin.com. And it has a Doge on the home page whose eyes follow the cursor, which is a fun little thing as well. Let me see what else is going on here. Are we going to hit 30 cents by the end of summer? Well, some people think it's going to happen in June, which we covered in the news. An hour ago, we covered the news. And there is a lot of people saying Doge is about to go on a big run in June. So we'll see about that. And I'm not interested in political coins. Trump, Biden, Bobby, whatever, not interested. Turbo could be an AI meme coin under $250 million market cap. Whatever, they call it an AI thing, but did AI really make a coin? No, somebody had to do it. There's no AI that's going to make a cryptocurrency. Maybe ChatGPT helped out with the coding, right? But somebody had to make it. It wasn't AI. It's dumb. If Trump says crypto is the future, people will buy what they bought before. There's going to be a lot of new people coming in. That's what we're looking for this fall. Turbo can pump next, Pepe? Maybe. Could be. If it gets enough momentum. I mean, that's how these memes go, right? I didn't think Pepe would be in the top 20 cryptocurrencies. I mean, Shiba, I understand how that happened, but not Pepe. But it did. I am an architect, Harris. I'm an architect. Not the best paying job in the world, which is why I do crypto as well. I didn't make my money being an architect. I did okay. It's an okay job. Pays okay. But you're not going to get rich being an architect. That's why I started with a bunch of side businesses. I've gone through this before. I started with a bunch of side businesses, make a few extra dollars. They grew. And then I was doing swing trading and stocks, make a little extra, and it got into crypto. And I'm doing much better financially now, thanks to crypto. And I have a lot of Doge. Doge 1, yes, there is an update on Doge 1 that is happening. If you go to Twitter and you look up at Justin, it was Justin, like, I forget what his last name is. It's not coming up. He must not be at Justin. It should show the ones that I follow up front, and it's not there. I can't find it that quickly then. I can't find it. Oh, but I did reply. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, at Justin Serini. Here we go. So this looks like this is on a, is this Discord or something? There's an update on Doge 1. Doge 1 mission and satellite update. So to answer your other question, Doge 1 did not take off. SpaceX rocket went, but the Doge 1 satellite was not on it because it was not finished. So Elon made the company pay them in Dogecoin in order to reschedule their ride on a SpaceX rocket. And they paid. So that meant they were serious about it. They want this thing to happen. Okay. So development progress. 2 versions of Doge 1 are now in the works, a satellite and a flat sat, both in collaboration with Exobotics in the UK. So that's the first thing, is that there's now 2 versions, which is kind of interesting. That's new. Technical fix. The issue known as the plumbing has been resolved. Radios now have enhanced capabilities and a more standard modulation scheme. So apparently there was something going on in their testing, is why the satellite did not go up in February. They've also have a solar power boost. Doge 1 solar panels have been upgraded with a new module, generating twice the power of the previous version. And then mission control, ground station mission control system plans are underway with partners. Stay tuned for more updates. So that was today. That was this morning. This was posted. No word about when it would go up. There were rumors. It was maybe October, maybe December. We'll see. Stay tuned. That's the update on Doge 1. But thanks for asking, Tedward. When was the last time Elon made a tweet with the word Doge in it? Well, he did do a Kabuso Harambe photo, but didn't say Doge. It's been a couple years, maybe a year and a half, I would say. It was that whole Twitter takeover or buyout, bought Twitter, and he was talking about having people pay in Doge for a monthly subscription. That might have been his last one, something like that. GameStop pumped yesterday, but it's down today. I said it was going to pump yesterday. That was it. It was yesterday. It happened. And then today it's back down. That was it. Memecoin. Monkey James. Jasmy went on a run. And then there was a lot of profit taking. And I was tweeting about that on X Twitter. If you follow me on X Twitter, I was tweeting about that. But yeah, Jasmy went on this big run here. Nice big run. And then it was just total profit taking up here at like 2.75 cents and dropped. And it's gone sideways since, kind of up and down trading. But yeah, if you follow me on X, you go to my profile. I've got a lot of Jasmy posts. I do have a big bag of Jasmy too. And Jasmy was hot the other day. 3 days ago, Jasmy was the thing. And this is my post today, was on Williamsburg Pizza in New York, that you can buy pizza with Dogecoin directly using a separate little register that just allows you to transfer Doge directly from your wallet to their wallet. No intermediary, no selling. It's just a quick transfer. And they give you 25% off the price of your pizza if you pay in Dogecoin. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Meanwhile, Doge hanging out, still 16.5 cents. Nothing new. Yeah, someone says Dogecoin $20. Ridiculous. We need less of that because that's just unrealistic. Elon is going to speak in 2 weeks. He's not going to speak about Dogecoin, though. Is he going to start accepting Doge on X in June? Most likely not. He's talked about X payments taking through the summer. So it'd be late summer, early fall at the earliest. A lot of new millionaires on memes. That's right. Architect life is okay. I mean, yeah, it's considered, white collar instead of blue collar, right? I was fortunate enough to be able to go to college, get a degree. I had student loans. I paid off my student loans over time. And architecture has been a great career, mostly because every project is new and it uses both my creative side and my more rational side. So it's a good career for me. I've worked on some great projects, some not so good, but a lot of great ones. Good career. But it's not going to make you a lot of money. Definitely not going to do that. Lei Hang, how are you? Call out to Bull Run if you're watching the stream. Are you afraid to come out? No, Bull Run when Bull Run has time, Bull Run will come on. God bless Dogecoin. Frank says, Bloomberg announced today BlackRock ETF becomes the largest Bitcoin fund in the world. Yeah, the flippening, they're calling it, the Bitcoin ETF flippening, that they hold now more Bitcoin than Grayscale. Crazy, huh? Hey, Ryan, how are you? Thanks for the super chat. Have you looked into the Labs coin at all? Came across them. They have a solid chart for being a relatively newish coin. Looks like a potential bull run. Labs. Okay, Ryan, we'll take a look at that. Labs. Insane Labs. Insane Labs. It's built on Solana. There's 100 million tokens. It's only a $21 million market cap, so that is low. It launched on, well, it was on CoinMarketCap May 7th at about 4 cents, and now it's at 22 cents. So far, it's hit a high of 25 cents, up to 30 here on May 16th. And what does it do? Insane Labs. It looks like they sell energy powders and stuff. So why do they need a token? Ryan, why do they need a token? They're selling energy stuff. Why do they have a crypto token? Labs roadmap. Partnerships. Collaborate with fitness-related businesses, supplement companies, vetted celebrities, marketing campaigns, education awareness. Still, why do you need a token? Dustin the Blue. Yeah, I still don't know why they have a token. Calling it a digital business asset that will translate into being used for supplements. Huh. You can just use Dogecoin. They could have done a partnership with Dogecoin and given deals for people who pay in Dogecoin as a real currency. They could have done that. No one's going to buy this and use it unless you're like totally into their merch. Anyway, there was a great marketing opportunity, I think, for them if they did something with Doge. Remember what happened with Slim Jims? Remember when Slim Jim did their whole Dogecoin thing and everyone was talking about Slim Jim? These guys could have done that. So I don't know about this token. But hey, good luck to them. If they can get a product token to work in the crypto space long-term, not be a rug pull and really work for something, hey, maybe. Who knows? Yeah, and then there's this, there's a lawsuit right now that's still open from 2021 against Elon about Dogecoin. So, yeah. But then Elon does what he wants to do. But I'm sure his attorneys have told him to cool it. It doesn't mean he will, but he hasn't really openly said anything about Dogecoin in at least a year and a half. Yeah, Dream Tanks, you're the one, $20 Doge. Yeah, we'll see. I'll take it. If Doge wants to go to $20 in August, sure. I'll take it. Oh, that happens all the time, Michael, in stocks. Happens all the time. Short sellers. Wooden House, welcome. Is there going to be a 15-cent bottom or another dip? Right now, Dogecoin is still hanging out in this channel. Tested the bottom of the channel here earlier today. I think we're just going to watch what Bitcoin does. Bitcoin's kind of going sideways while Doge is going up. So Doge is outperforming Bitcoin right now. Because again, Bitcoin's going sideways here. If Bitcoin dips down to like 66K, if Bitcoin did something like that, then you could probably get some Doge for 15 cents. That would be my guess. Meanwhile, Shiba is moving up still. For those that weren't here earlier, Shiba took over 9th place, largest cryptocurrency, overtook Cardano. Shiba is now number 9. I told you guys the other day, look out for Shiba. It's happening. It's happening. What the world needs is more crypto investors. That'll come. That'll come. Kronos isn't dead, Dennis. Crypto.com is a popular exchange, popular app. And there's the memes being made on Kronos now. What was that? Caw? With the crow with knife? That thing that took off, that was built on Kronos. So yeah, Kronos is doing fine. The Crow token itself, the price is going sideways like most things. It'll probably take off again this fall once we're in true alt season. That's my guess. Frank says, I recently read that FTX actually made profits on its investments in Solana and AI technology, paying back its investors with actual profits. So my understanding is different than that. FTX made profits because bankruptcy was declared when the price of Bitcoin was 16K. Okay. So they are paying back investors based on the price of 16K. In other words, they're not paying in Bitcoin. If you had 5 Bitcoin, you're not getting 5 Bitcoin back. You're getting the cash back that's the equivalent of what 5 Bitcoin was worth back in November of 2022 at 16K. That's what you're getting back. So they're saying, we're making everybody whole, right? We're paying everybody back. But Bitcoin is worth 4 times that much. That's what's happening. So whatever this other crap is, no, that's not true. That is not true. Golden Cross will not be tomorrow, EW. It's a weekly Golden Cross that's not going to happen until July or August. The week-long chart just takes a long time for it to play out. So yeah, don't hold your breath on that. It's going to be July or August. You're welcome, Frank. There are some articles on it, but they're hard to find because not too many people are really stating the truth. There's more discussion about this on X, on X Twitter. Some people really upset that this is what FTX is doing. They're basically saying, hey, we declared bankruptcy on that date, holding all the prices to that, at that price. So they make everybody whole, but it's as of November of 2022. Like if you had 1 Bitcoin on FTX, you don't get that 1 Bitcoin that's worth $68,000. No, you get $16,000 back. That was the price of Bitcoin when FTX declared bankruptcy. So you miss out on all the gains over the past year and a half. That's not right. That is not right. And yeah, who knows how long the FTX users will have to wait. I don't know. Don't know, low roller. Okay, gang. Hey, look. Dogecoin. We started the stream 16.5 cents, ending the stream 16.5 cents. There we go. That's it. But we're still in the channel. We haven't broken below it yet. Holding on. So I'll be live again Friday, 5 o'clock. Join in next live stream. We'll have a video tomorrow with the latest on Dogecoin and crypto and everything else going on. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Certainly appreciate that support. I hope everyone is doing well, has a good evening. We'll see you next time.
Dogecoin, which started as a complete joke, has like skyrocketed to not a joke anymore. It hit an all-time high of almost 10 cents yesterday, but it was so minuscule you wouldn't have understood why you have millions of shares.
Didn't Elon tweet that too?
And arguably, the most entertaining outcome and the most ironic outcome would be that Dogecoin becomes the currency of Earth in the future.